VBN, The Rich Video Blog Network, home for weekly NFL predictions, top 10 list of everything and anything, great personality profiles, and a whole lot more. You are tuned into the RVBN Video Network, Berwick, Massachusetts. Good morning, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your second video blog of the day for Saturday, October 8th, 2016, around 8:02 in the morning, Berwick, Massachusetts. It's about 50 degrees right now. The sun's breaking through the clouds. Supposed to be a decent day. Highs in the 60s. Some fall foliage is out right now. It's usually peaking up in northern New England. Usually the peak time period in southern New England's 2 weeks from now. So get out and enjoy it. No news to report on the RVBN Newswire right now. And here is my next video blog subject of the day. It's about 2016-2017 NFL predictions and NHL predictions, The NHL season is going to be starting in 4 more days. And it's the 100th year of the NHL. And here are my predictions. First, in the Atlantic divisions. Finishing first place this year in the Atlantic, in my opinion, will be the Tampa Bay Lightning. Second place will be the Florida Panthers. Third place, Boston Bruins. I think they're going to have a bounce-back year. And fourth place is the Montreal Canadiens. They'll get the first wild card in the Eastern Conference. Carey Price is going to have a bounce-back year after being injured for most of the year. Fifth place this year is going to be the Buffalo Sabres. I think they're going to make a big jump in the standings. Sixth place will be the Detroit Red Wings. I think this is the year that the 25-year playoff streak is going to end. Seventh place in the Atlantic Division will be the Toronto Maple Leafs. They're rebuilding, and I think it's going to take a couple of years, but they're on the right track. But I don't see the playoffs coming for them, not until at least 2 years from now. And number 8, to round out this division, is the Ottawa Senators, which they don't have too much good talent besides Erik Karlsson, and the goaltending with Craig Anderson and Andrew Hammond is, kind of suspicious. Somebody has to finish last in this division. And now, on to the Metropolitan Division. First place, who's going to win the Metropolitan this year? Finishing in first place, Washington Capitals. Again, I think they're going to challenge for the President's Trophy once again, but they have to deliver in the playoffs. Number 2 in the Metro Division this year will be the Pittsburgh Penguins. They'll finish second, and they still got the pieces for the Stanley Cup championship from this past year. Sidney Crosby and Yegor Malkin and Matt Murray and Marc-Andre Fleury is going to be battling it out for the number 1 goaltending spot for the Penguins. Third place will be the New York Islanders. I think the Islanders are improving each and every year. Number 4th, and getting the other wild card spot in the Eastern Conference, is the New York Rangers. The New York Rangers on its last legs with Henrik Lundqvist, and the team's kind of aging. They signed Jimmy Vesey to a contract, which that's pretty good, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Rangers trade away Rick Nash at the trading deadline. 5th place in the Metropolitan Division this year is Philadelphia Flyers. I think they're going to be regressing this year. They got hot at the right time to get into the playoffs. 6th place, the New Jersey Devils. They're improving each year. They got Taylor Hall, and I don't know if that's going to make much of a difference, but they could sneak in. 7th place, the Carolina Hurricanes, improving each year, but the Metropolitan Division is so tough. And 8th place is the Columbus Blue Jackets. I think they're going to finish at the basement. Now on to the Western Conference, the Central Division. First place will be, winning it will be the Dallas Stars. Dallas has a very complete team, one of the complete teams in the Western Conference. Now they have to get a goaltender. And if they do, that's it. Number 2 on this division, for the Central Division, Nashville Predators. They picked up PK Subban, and they're becoming a very complete team. They could challenge the Stars for top of the Western Conference. 3rd place for the Central will be the Chicago Blackhawks. So every single year, the Chicago Blackhawks have to cut players because of the salary cap, but they always find a way to be very competitive, and this will be no exception. 4th place and getting the wild card spot is St. Louis Blues. St. Louis Blues still have a great talent, but they lost their captain David Backes to the Boston Bruins. 5th place in the Central Division, Winnipeg Jets. I think they're on the playoff bubble this year, and it's improving each and every year in Winnipeg. 6th place, Minnesota Wild. Bruce Boudreau's taking over this team, but the Wild looks like they're a team that's kind of on the decline. And 7th place to finish out the Central Division, finishing last place, the Colorado Avalanche. They have a new coach, but the Central Division is so stacked, so they could get 89, 90 points. They could still finish last. And in the Pacific Division, finishing first in the Pacific Division, the San Jose Sharks. There's not going to be a cup hangover for them this year. I think the class of the Pacific Division. 2nd place in the Pacific this year will be the LA Kings. They still got one of the best goaltenders, Jonathan Quick. Their defense is aging a little bit, but I still think they're going to be competitive. 3rd place this year for the Pacific Division, Anaheim Ducks. Anaheim is kind of a team that's, kind of aging a little bit. They took a step back. They fired Bruce Boudreau and hired Randy Carlyle. I think there'll be a little regression for them, but they're still a playoff team. 4th place this year in Pacific Division will be the Edmonton Oilers, and getting a wild card spot. I think Connor McDavid's the real thing. I think he's going to be one of the top scorers in the NHL this year and could get some MVP consideration. And 5th place, Calgary Flames. They overhauled a lot with getting Brian Elliott as the number 1 goaltender. Their defense is pretty solid, but still I think they're just going to fall short. 6th place on Pacific Division, the Arizona Coyotes. They look improved, but they're still a couple of years away. And 7th place in the Pacific Division will be the Vancouver Canucks. I think the Canucks could be in for a lot of rebuilding. The Sundin Twins are near the end of the road. Kind of feel bad for Louis Eriksson because he didn't pick a good team to play for 6 years. And here's the Eastern Conference champions will be the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Western Conference champions will be the Dallas Stars. And Stanley Cup champions will be the Tampa Bay Lightning. Rookie of the Year, the Calder Award will probably go to Austin Matthews of the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Norris Trophy winner, PK Subban, Nashville Predators. The Vezina Trophy winner, I think, is going to be Ben Bishop. The Jack Adams winner will go to John Cooper of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Last trophy will go to Jamie Benz of the Dallas Stars. The Rocket Richard Award for most goals scored will go to Alex Ovechkin. The Selke Award is going to go to Patrice Bergeron of the Boston Bruins. And the Hart Trophy for League MVP will go to Jamie Benn of the Dallas Stars. And that's about it on that. I'll be back with the 3rd and final video blog tonight, which will be about the top 100 best bronze of all time, most popular bronze of all time, 100 through 91. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Budding guy. Molly Osblood, WCCOX and his nice legs. Elizabeth Hot So Stunning, she's the best. Amy Squeezy's awesome Amy. Linda Church of WPIX, Channel 11 in New York. Such a rockin' coolest, got nice legs. And in the words of Sean Lynch, get out. See you later.